And we are back. Welcome back to the channel, dudes. My name is Lag, and today I'm going to show you how you can open up Pack-a-Punch on the brand new map Alpha Omega on Black Ops 4. The very first thing you want to do is head on down to the cul-de-sac and enter this little house at the end of the road, and this is where you're going to find the power switch. Go ahead and throw that power switch, and this is going to give you access to the bunkers. You're going to want to head down into the bunkers, into the generator room, and you're going to see a red screen in the middle of the room. You're going to want to interact with that by holding down square on the screen, and it's going to start a lockdown sequence. You're going to be locked in the generator room for 1 minute, and during this time, zombies and Nova crawlers will come out and continuously spawn for that full minute, so make sure you have your specialist weapon ready, some wraith fires, and a decent gun. Now, I'm using mutations for this tutorial, so it looks super easy for me, but trust me, it's probably going to be a little more difficult than what you're seeing on the screen. However, when you are done, the doors will open, and you can head back up to the surface. Now, on the surface, there are 6 total ventilation units that you're going to need to clear gas from. 2 of the units are going to be okay and don't need to be adjusted. 4 of them will be. So, there's one in the back of the greenhouse here, and as you can tell, it's got a red light on it, and the needle on the gauge is all the way to the right. So we're just need to turn the valve, and it'll go all the way to the left, and the green light will come on. Now, the entire time while this is happening, there's going to be constant spawns of zombies trying to bother you. So just be wary of that. If you need to step away and take the zombies away and then come back and keep adjusting the dial, you can do that. The second one is going to be located inside of the yellow house in the garage. Now, as you can see here, this one needs to be adjusted, so we're going to do that. Same thing, we're just going to turn the valve until the light turns green. We're going to check all of the houses. Now, one cool tip here is if you just look at the houses from the outside, you'll see green gas coming from the houses that the ventilation units need to be adjusted on. So that's one quick way of figuring out where the 4 are that you need to adjust, or you can just go house to house. Each one of them on this street is going to have a ventilation unit that needs to be checked. So you can just go house to house, or you can, like I said, look for the green smoke. Once you have adjusted all 4, you can now go back down into the bunker, into the room called beds, and this is where you'll find the Pack-a-Punch machine. And previously there was a glass case over it. That glass case has now been removed, and you'll notice that there are 4 green dots to the left of the Pack-a-Punch machine, indicating that all 4 of those ventilation units are good to go, and you can now Pack-a-Punch. Now, every so often, one of the green lights will turn red again, which means you'll have to go back up to the surface and figure out which one of the 6 needs to be adjusted. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3. I don't really know what triggers this, so just keep an eye on those lights. If they're all green, you can Pack-a-Punch. If a couple are red, you got to go back up to the street and do some work. But that's a quick, easy tutorial on how to Pack-a-Punch on the new map, Alpha Omega. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it informative, drop a like on it, subscribe if you're new. There is a playlist down below with all kinds of good stuff in it, so check that out. And as always, it's been your boy Laggin24, and I will see you next time.